Uh. Hello, 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 hello. 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 How are we doing, fellas? Welcome to another live watch along. Today we've got Man United versus Arsenal, in which is going to be an absolute battering, I believe. Now, maybe because I'm expecting a battering, it will be competitive, but I look at that team and I'm like, damn, son. That is the worst. That is the worst Manchester United team I've ever seen fielded. Yes, Connor, how are we doing? Welcome on in. Mate, you can't feel confident. You can't feel confident. Zenex, what are your... Zenex? Is it Zenex? I'll have a look, see what your content's about, mate, my guy, before I decide that. But yeah, this is the reality of the Man United squad that we can field at the moment. This is, why test? What do you mean, why test? Is that what it says? What do you mean, why test on Twitch? Right. How are we all doing, folks? This is the worst Man United squad I've seen fielded for a very, very long time. Like, Onana, which, okay. Fullbacks, okay. And then Johnny Evans and Casemiro together. Casemiro's just dropped one of the worst centre-back performances I've ever seen in my entire life. And, of course, he has to start the next game because we've got nobody else still. Alongside him, Johnny Evans, 35 years old, doing his best, but, best is not good enough, really. Amrabat, who's one of the worst signings I've ever seen. Thank God that we didn't have enough money to buy him outright, and we bought him with an option to buy a season-long loan, because he is absolutely dog shit. He's terrible. But he starts today in the heart of midfield. Cobby, good to see him starting. Where are we going to look for creativity? The heart of our attack. It is Scott McTominay. Like, unless he scores a goal, we won't see him. He'll barely touch the ball. Like, unless he scores. That's the only time you see him. Ahmad, good to see Ahmad starting over Anthony. I think I'd probably lose my mind if Anthony started another game. Garnacho, obviously been inconsistent this season. And Højlund, who is in terrible form, needs to be rotated out of the squad. But we've got no options to rotate him out of the squad with. So, yeah. Very confident. If United win, it gives Man City the Premier League. Yeah, true. So I'm not arsed. Quite honestly, I'm not arsed. All right, lad. House tricks. Tricks? What? I don't know what that means. But how are you doing, my guy? Good to see you. He's not a centre-back, though. What, Casemiro? Yeah. To be fair, he's played crap at centre-back. He's played crap at in midfield this season. It just terrible all round. He's just had an awful season. But that, like I say, this is the worst Manchester United squad. Now, obviously, you can say, maybe we put a weakened team in a Europa League or a Carabao Cup match. But although Ten Hag doesn't really rotate his team that much, but in a Premier League match of this magnitude, United versus Arsenal, wow. It's so poor. The quality in that team is so poor. I can see an 8-2 repeat, but to Arsenal. We ain't scoring 2 goals, mate. I think the problem with that is we ain't scoring 2 goals. The centre-backs, midfield, and a 40-year-old. Yeah. We're cooled. Yeah, we're going to get cooked, let's be honest. Can't wait to hear what Ten Hag says after the game. He'll just blame it on the injuries. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the injuries. Ten Hag just can. Ten Hag just can. Ten Hag just can't control his team. Yeah. Am I prepared to cry again? To be honest, you're not going to see me crying today because I know Manchester United are going to lose. Like, you know, when I get the angriest, right, it's when there's hope. When there's no hope and we lose, I don't lose my mind. Now, I'll probably lose my mind if it's like 8 or 9 nil, because 8 or 9 nil, because that's you know, that's worse than my expectations of how we're going to play. But anything sort of semi-competitive with that team is going to be above expectations. So I don't think I'm going to... And plus, to be honest, our season's in the mud. We've only got a chance at Europa League, basically, if we win the FA Cup. So we've got one season. Well, sorry, we've got one match remaining this season. The others, these might as well be bloody friendly matches because it means nothing to us whatsoever. So, with that being said, I don't mind if Arsenal win this. Like, I literally don't care. In fact, I'd go as far to say is if you were to tell me right now, okay, United are going to lose 1-0, it's going to be competitive. I don't want us to get smashed, obviously, but we're going to lose 1-0, but it was competitive. I'd probably say, yeah, I'll take that. I don't think we are going to win the FA Cup, but that's our only match we've got remaining this season that actually matters. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer a promotion on your channel. Viewers, followers, views, chat box, etc. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible and convenient. Order management panel. Chat panel, everything is my hands. A huge number of custom settings. Go to, and I'm not going to shout it out. Yeah, thank you very much. No, I think I'll be all right. Deckett's Wimpf from TNF. How are we doing, my guy? How are we doing? I had a poor performance last time at TNF. Poor performance. I think I'll be picked last. The best thing I did was get the ball out the stingers. I think that was my big. Sal, mate, I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm good, man. You playing on Tuesday? By the way, if it gets too bad, I might just start waterboarding myself with this. Probably be more enjoyable than actually watching the game. Man United women are winning 4-0 in the FA Cup. Mate, I might just start watching the women's game. We seem to be doing all right in that. In fact, just play the women. Might be better to play them against bloody Arsenal than the absolute shite that we're fielding at the minute. Isn't Man United sponsored by Adidas? Yes, why? The women are better than the men's team, yeah. Do you think City will drop points against Spurs? I don't think so, no. Spurs are playing absolutely awful at the minute. Aaron, thank you for the follow. Do give me a follow on YouTube as well. Link is in my TikTok bio. So if you click my profile, click the link in my TikTok bio, that'll send you over to YouTube. Well, send you over to my link tree. Do give me a subscribe on YouTube. I know all I'm doing at the moment is the live watch along content. So it's the same as TikTok, but I will be releasing some additional videos, some offline videos to there. So do subscribe. I put a tenner on McTominay to score. That's not a bad shout, to be fair. He'll probably do nothing other than that all game. But it's with McTominay, it's score or you don't see him all game. Like, he'll do nothing and then he'll crop up at the far post and you know, score a header or something. Stuart Broad. We always do, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, tenner on McTominay to score. I don't know what odds are you getting with that? Oh my god. Live restricted for some audiences. Your life contains themes that may find people uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, trading or using alcohol. Piss off. This is apple juice. This is apple juice, you bells. It's a bloody fruit shoot. Oh, right, that's going to be a sign of things to come, isn't it? Ah, okay, right. My friend who's a United fan wants Arsenal to win so that we don't win the title. Yeah, to be honest, I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind. To be honest. I'd rather Arsenal win it than City. I don't mind if we lose today. Like I said, if somebody was to give me a 1-0 loss, that team that we're fielding, right? Because I obviously don't want to get battered. I don't want it to be United have lost 6-0 because obviously. But if I was to take a 1-0 loss, given the team that we've got there, I'll probably say, yeah, I'll take that. Your team versus Arsenal, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, yeah. Well, the whole bet builder summed up to 75-1, right, okay. So, what else you got on? Hello, George. How are we doing, lad? It's a hard one that you want to lose, but you also want Arsenal to win today as a United fan. Exactly, Lauren. Yeah, exactly. To be honest, like I said, to not have an embarrassing performance, it be competitive, but lose. That's you know, which is bad to say because, and you know, if we had something going for us in the league, you know. Obviously, if we were fighting for top 4, if we were even... I mean, mate, I haven't even looked at the table for so long because it's just trauma every time I do. So... But I will have a gander. Right, we are underway, and I forgot to start the timer, of course. As always. When's kickoff? We've kicked off. I haven't started timer. Right. Timer is going up. Right, Arsenal on the attack already. Amrabat. You just know he's going to be absolutely dog shit. You know it. He should be in the West End playing like a villain. Should be like Aladdin or something. He's not a footballer. And he's good at acting. Well, in fact, he's not even a good actor. He can't even act as a footballer. Right. Oh, Arsenal almost in. Diallo puts it behind for a corner kick to Arsenal. Oh, Christ. It's not 1-0 yet, no. What if we lose 1-0? Won't be mad about that. Yeah, exactly. Is that get your predictions in the chat as well. Get your predictions in. I think unfortunately, as a United fan, I want Arsenal to win from Cokes. Yeah, I mean I don't blame you, mate. To be fair. Well, you better mind because we need our 4th title. Yeah, I mean City are going to get relegated to League 2 when all the charges come in anyway, so it don't matter. Right, flicked on or headed away by Wan-Bissaka. Jesus. Right. So, for opening 2 minutes, Arsenal battering us. We've got our best squad and we've got the best midfield lineup in the league. We're going to pepper you. Yeah, I mean, that's facts. No Bruno, no. I want to have a look at the bench, actually, because it's probably going to be laughable again. So, Anthony, Harry Amas, Collier, Bayender, Eriksson, Forson. Oh, Camboire is fit enough to start sub. Ogany and Ethan Wheatley. Yeah, not the best. Jesus Christ. Missing by Flash Scores has got Bruno is having health problems. Makes him sound like he's bloody... It's terminal. Yeah, so early stages, United getting battered. Haven't seen the bench, yeah. I mean, it's not the best bench. We've got the senior players. Anthony will definitely obviously come on. Eriksson will come on as well. To be honest, Camboire, if he was... I don't know why he's not starting. Probably is not fully fit. Because after that performance of Casemiro... Oh, Saka straight at Onana. After that performance of Casemiro against Palace... Literally start anybody else. I don't care if there's everyone's injured in the bloody under 21s. I'd go to the bloody under 18s. What's wrong with Bruno? I've got. Don't know, to be honest. Let's have a look. But it must be bad for him to... Because he plays through anything. What is wrong with Bruno? He says health problems. Oh, go on. Oh, I thought Højlund was in then. Almost. Just vain. Oh, go on. Oh, he slips on his arse, man. Jesus. I mean, that could be... We're not going to get many chances like that. Good opportunities. Wins the ball back, and I don't know... Was it Thomas Partey that tackles him? It was a great tackle. Was it? Yeah, McTominay with the tackle. Just hits it first time, just slips as he hits it. Christ, you need to take those chances. Like, at least hit the target, for God's sake. But like I say, he's playing crap at the minute, and we're not rotating him. Like, we've got nobody to rotate him with. So we just have to play him week in, week out. It's like, it's unfair on him being a young lad, leading the line for Manchester United, being unable to rotate him out. What's the score? Still 0-0. Any proper United fan wants Arsenal to win. Can tell you're not from Manchester. Any proper United wants Arsenal to win. So I did say I don't mind if Arsenal win. You do realise that. Have you just come in here? Christ. I'm about 30 seconds behind on stream. So I'm ahead. Okay, Connor. 4-0 Arsenal. Saka, Odegaard, Havertz, Trossard. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. Jesus. What minute? What minute is it in? 5 minutes 40. I am. United look very sharp. I'm not sure about that. We haven't, you know, the first couple of minutes we were getting a bit battered, but we've just had that chance. I mean, Scott McTominay won the ball back. Yeah. I don't know. But the bar is low. The bar is low. Good switch of play. Ooh. Now Garnacho, come on. Oh. Go on, Ahmad. That's good. Good. Now Garnacho, ooh, deflected over the bar. That's good play. That's good play, to be fair. Yeah, Ahmad, in tight spaces, is so good, isn't he? His feet, he's got such good feet. And, you know, Declan Rice putting a foot in there. I mean, I don't know why he hasn't started more games, Ahmad. It's a joke. Like, just playing Anthony week in, week out and just watching him just absolutely stink the place out week in, week out. And just continue to play him. I think finally. Oh, Ahmad, that's a joke. Bloody hell. Like, Anthony can't take anyone on. He can't beat a man. And yet Ahmad is started and looked class. You know, taking players on. Amrabat has actually started well as well, which is a bloody shock. I'm actually seeing something good, yeah. Yes, Ronnie. How are we doing, lad? Rasmus Højlund, 70 million flop. I mean, is he... No, I disagree with that. I mean, what? This is his first season. Young lad. Got to adapt to the Prem. Being put on under ridiculous amount of pressure leading the line for Manchester United without anyone else to rotate with him. Like, he shouldn't have been given, oh, we've lost the ball in a dangerous area. Now Saka, ball in the middle. Yeah, it's deflected for a corner. No European football for the biggest club in England. Well, thank you for agreeing that we are the biggest club in England. I appreciate that. We need to invest in players in the window, or else it will be peak. Yeah. Yeah, we need a big squad overhaul, don't we? United aren't going to win. Let's not take the mickey here, Ronnie. I mean, who knows? We started well, but oh, bloody hell. Header by Gabriel over the bar. I mean, from set pieces, you know, they will destroy us, I think. I mean, they'll probably score one set piece goal because our defending from set pieces is always pretty shocking. And Arsenal score a lot from set pieces, so I wouldn't be surprised. You know, Gabriel's got his head to that, and it's just gone over. Are we expecting a win today? Ahmad looking great, yeah. Ahmad is looking great. He's been the spark in these first 10 minutes. As a Liverpool fan, I want to draw. Yeah. I'm surprised you don't want United to lose as a Liverpool fan. Because let's be honest, you're out of the title race. Oh, they're giving away the ball! Bloody hell, that was lucky. Jesus Christ. Arsenal are bloody nervy. They love bottling it. Oh, mate, to be honest, with this Manchester United team, like, it would just be so Arsenal to bottle it, wouldn't it? It would be so Arsenal to, like, not win against this Man United team. It just got battered 4-0 against Palace. And the team we're fielding today is worse. Is worse than what we fielded against Palace. Oh my god. Oh, that's good from Wan-Bissaka. They've already bottled it. Not completely bottled it yet. Right. Arsenal walking past United. Arsenal already bottled it. They lost to Villa. Yeah, but I mean, not completely bottled it, have they? They do need City to slip up, but if they lose against United today with the squad that we have, that is, or even don't get 3 points, then that is a massive bottle. But United have started decently these opening 10 minutes. Actually, you know, there's a lot of surprises. Amrabat started really well. We've actually, oh no, Ahmad giving away the ball there, is he? Nah, it's good strength from Ahmad, to be fair, for somebody that's 4'2". If we keep playing like this, maybe we won't lose. Yeah, true. You know what? Today is a day in which I can take the positive out of. Like, it's quite a nice game to watch, to have, because unless we get absolutely destroyed, like 5-0, I can take the positive out of any situation. If United win, that's great. You know, putting in a good performance against a great team that puts us in good stead for the FA Cup final. Hopefully increase the confidence of the players ready for that. If we lose, okay, we're not gifting Man City the title. You know, I can take the positives out of any situation, so it's quite a nice game to watch. If Arsenal win, I hope it's 1-0, so we aren't too far behind in goal difference. Yeah. Is Mainu playing? Yeah, he is, yeah. We are cooked, not going to lie. Mate, we're not getting cooked. We are cooking at the moment. Well, I won't go that far. We're not cooking yet. Well, yeah, Arsenal have got a terrible record at Old Trafford. So that's what Sky Sports have just said. Go on, Delo going all the way. Oh. That's a great run from Delo. It's good tracking back from Trossard. Gets a foot in. That's really good play. I mean, look how far he runs from his own half. He's going all the way. He's too fast for Declan Rice. It's just I didn't have the right pass to Delo. It's just a bit off. I thought Ten Hag would have filled the team up with academy players for the experience ready for City. He's just trying to get some confidence back in the team, isn't he? Like, that City, the FA Cup final's so far away. You know, the last game of the Prem season and the FA Cup, there's a week in between, isn't there? So that's plenty of time for the players to rest. So I think we'll be playing a first team squad all the way for the remainder games of the season. Well, what we can field is the first team. We're not going to put that many academy players in. Plus, you know, I think there's still a very, very, very outside chance, isn't there, that we can get Europa League. I think it's mathematically possible. Yeah. Maybe not. Delo with a shot well over the bar. It's I mean, yeah. Mathematically possible, yes. We're on 54 points. Spurs are on 57. Sorry, Spurs are on 63. No, so it's not even possible. Mathematically, so, yeah. Do you reckon United should get João Neves? It'll be a lot of money. Depends how much our budget is, because although I do think I would prefer to have a more senior striker to sort of rotate with Højlund than sign another young striker. Have two young strikers that really. If we stick with Ten Hag, we might not. And nobody plays with 2 up front nowadays. So I would get a more senior striker than having 2 big money strikers and use our budget all on, mostly on the striker. I think we need, depending on who leaves as well, Varane might leave. Casemiro's almost certainly going to leave. We probably need a fast, like a pacey centre back. We need, obviously Amrabat's on a season-long loan, so we need a replacement for him. We need a replacement for Casemiro. We got so many areas. Jesus, McTominay passing the ball back, almost a suicide ball. That. Crazy to say, after spending $1 billion and winning absolutely nothing, United need another rebuild. Oh yeah, we do need a rebuild. I mean, we're rebuilding the club. We're rebuilding the infrastructure. So it's not like we're at least we're rebuilding where it matters now. Like the reason why the rebuilds and the squad development has just been so poor is because we hadn't had a successful infrastructure in place. We're getting that now. So you should see better decisions off the field in terms of the transfer market and stuff. Right, Trossard. No, it's Odegaard, sorry. Yeah, but I mean, happy with the way United have started these first 18 minutes. I reckon a full squad, we might get a win against City. With a full squad. Well, we're not going to have a full squad. Obviously, Bruno will be back. There's a few players that are fighting. Mount apparently had a setback in training or something, so not that Mount would start anyway. Luke Shaw's fighting to be back for the FA Cup final. Martinez is fighting to be back for the FA Cup final. So, if we could get Luke Shaw, but also, I don't know whether we can just throw them in. That's a good tackle by Casemiro. I don't know whether we can throw them in having not had any minutes, like, for so long. They need to play at least a half of football in the Premier League, last game of the season or something. Like, you don't want to, like, give them a half of football. I don't know if FA Cup final after not playing for so long, no match fitness whatsoever, throwing them in that FA Cup. I mean... Thank you for the follow, N, and thank you for the follow, KD Bounds Arsenal. What's the score? 0-0. I want Maguire back if we can. To be honest, he's brilliant this season. Yeah, just any centre back, literally anyone that's out. Varane's not going to feature again this season. And we might not ever see him in a United shirt again, to be honest. Even Camboala is better than Casemiro at centre-back or Johnny Evans. He's on the bench today. Oh. Now Havertz in the box. Pulls it across. 1-0. Oh, 1-0. Oh, no. Oh no! We're not going to. Arsenal aren't going to get the win, are they? Oh no! Oh God, so frustrating! So frustrating! Onana giving away the ball. Look at Casemiro! Look how much he's played. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. Well done, Casemiro. That is brilliant. That is hilarious, that defending. My guy doesn't try and get out. He's playing everyone on side. He's 20 yards further ahead than the rest of the back line, and he's jogging out. He's jogging knowing that Havertz is there. That is mental. That awareness is absolutely just non-existent. That is so pathetic. You know, fair play to Casemiro. He clearly doesn't want City to win the league. He's a true red. And that's why he was 25 yards behind the back line. And Arsenal do go ahead of City. Obviously, as it stands. 1 point in it. Oh, no. Saw someone put Højlund over Havertz in a combined 11. Who was that? Yeah, we are 7-0 possible. Quite. Yeah, I think we are quite likely to collapse now. That's the issue. Where's the chat? If Arsenal win, I hope it's 1. Yeah, I read that. Yo, bro, Robbie, how we doing? Come on, boys. Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1-0 down, 22 minutes in. Thank you for the rose, CR7 the GOAT. Appreciate that, buddy. Peter Kay would move quicker as a centre-back than Casemiro, yeah. Thought I'd jump over to Twitch. Yes, King Connor. Absolute legend. Now, Saka, Ben White, backstick, overhit, out for a goal kick. Let's not, I mean, I don't mind Arsenal winning. Let's not make it an embarrassment, shall we? That's it. Yes, Ronnie, how we doing? Casemiro might be the worst centre-back I've ever seen. Easiest goal I've ever witnessed. Yeah. Yeah, that could be correct. It's like he's got severe arthritis. And he can't, like, it's painful to, like, move his legs 1 foot in front of the other. Like, his joints grind. He's got no bloody lubrication in his joints whatsoever. His synovial fluid, I think it's called, this is non-existent. So he's moving his legs and it's like... He's that slow. Have I tried the new Dairy Lee Dunkers? No, mate, but thanks for the tip. They're nice. Might have to try them. I don't think I've tried any Dairy Lee Dunker, to be honest. My tortoise can walk faster than Casemiro can run, yeah. Exactly. I think it'll be 5-0. Yeah, that's a good assessment. Let me tell you, Zach from Bristol City would put more of a shift in. I don't know who Zach is. United are doing well not to be winning. Yeah, we are. No, I mean, yeah, we're not going to win, are we? We're going to get battered. Fix the scoreboard. All right, what am I doing? Oh yes, I put United as getting the goal. Porridge with jam or golden syrup? Golden syrup, mate. We should sign Archie Gray. He's been classed for Leeds. Yeah, I don't know. Can't say I watched that much Championship football this season, to be fair. I can't comment. Hello, Juice World. How we doing, lad? You're good. I love your content. It's so hard being a United fan this season. Thank you, Frank. Talk to Frank. He speaks facts. Yeah. I mean, even though we're 1-0 down, and it was Casemiro, of course, that was playing everyone 20 yards onside, like 20 yards behind the back line, the rest of the back line. I still think we've had a decent first 26 minutes. Do you think Bruno Fernandes would change the game? No. We've seen us play absolutely terrible this season with Bruno in, and Bruno hasn't had a great season either. He was playing well before he got injured, to be fair. He was basically getting a goal a game. Centre-back combinations this season, Arsenal 3, United 14. Yeah. I mean, that obviously has messed us up, but I feel like Ten Hag is putting all of our problems this season on that. Which, even with that, we should be playing better. I mean, you can't get better. Yeah, even with Johnny Evans and Casemiro at centre-back, getting battered 4-0 against Palace. I mean, you still don't expect that. Oh, bloody hell. Do I want Ten Hag? Do I think Ten Hag is the future? He might be. I think he's the short-term future until the end of the season. It will be interesting to see what we do at the end of the season. Oh, Ben White sails over the bar. Every time I see your stream, you're almost in tears. Well, I'm not almost in tears today, so it's not every time. Arteta 4 bold fraud managers. By the way, who's had a better season if Ten Hag wins the FA Cup? I was discussing this at a house party yesterday because I'm, cool like that. I just attend house parties. Ten Hag to Hull City. Yeah, who's had a better season if Ten Hag wins the... and obviously, if Arsenal don't win the league, who's had the better season? Ten Hag or Arteta? United only chance to win if Ten Hag steps on the pitch. He used to be a centre-back, Ten Hag, didn't he? Arteta. I'll tell you my answer after I see some answers in the chat, because I don't want you to influence... I don't want my opinion to influence your decision. Arsenal, we've built a self-sustainable team who fights for titles every season. Okay, that's interesting. So Chelsea FC says Ten Hag. Right, my answer is... I think Ten Hag. I think that, okay, it might feel better to be an Arsenal fan right now with the team, and it challenges for titles every season. Okay, that's great. But you had that last season, and that finishing second is only in playing good football and playing well and challenging for titles only matters if you can take that in the next season, win it. You can take that experience in the next season, win it. Oh, pull back now, McTominay. Like, at the end of the day, let's say in 5 years' time, in 6 years' time, in 10 years' time, in 20 years' time, no one's going to care who finished second. In terms of legacy, all that matters is trophy wins. It might, like I say, it might feel better in the current moment as an Arsenal fan. Like, watching your team play well, challenging. But if you can't win trophies, in the success, you can't build on your success from the previous season onto the next season to win trophies, then second, playing good football, it doesn't matter if it doesn't materialise into anything. Whereas Ten Hag, let's say he gets fired at the end of the season, having won the FA Cup. That's 2 seasons. That's 2 trophies. Trophy season. And that's a legacy. Doesn't matter. 2, that's history. 10 years' time, no one's going to be bothered about, oh, how did Ten Hag play? You know, what style of play? You know, was he challenging? All that people are going to care about are those trophies. Might feel better in the moment to be an Arsenal fan, you know, to watch your team and not have to bloody bleach your eyes after watching your team, like United fans have to at the moment. But if you don't win trophies, it doesn't matter. I think Ten Hag, if he wins the FA Cup, has had a better season. Yeah, but it's like saying Crystal Palace have had a better season than Arsenal if they win an FA Cup. Yeah. That's correct. They would have. If you finish top 6 with an FA Cup, then I hear the argument. But finishing 8th, no chance. Again, it all, like, if you finish top 6 with an FA Cup, if you go in the Champions League next season, you finish 2nd, and you know you don't win it, you just get knocked out in the group stages like Man United did this season. Then what does it matter? Like Manchester United playing relatively okay last season, probably overachieving last season, finishing 3rd in Ten Hag's first season and winning a Carabao Cup. That's a successful season. Did that top 3 really matter? This season we got knocked out of the group stage of the Champions League. Didn't even go to Europa League. It didn't matter. The only thing that mattered from last season is that trophy win. So, like I said, unless you build from that top 4 finish, like that 2nd finish, unless you build from it next season, it means nothing. In 5 or 10 years' time, it means nothing. The only thing that matters is that trophy win. You won't win the FA Cup anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's unlikely, isn't it? But still. Mourinho would work wonders with this squad. Christ. What do you think of Højlund in the last few games, mate? Awful. Awful. But we have to play him every single game, no matter how bad he is, because we've got nobody to rotate him with. And like with João Neves, okay, great player. But again, bringing someone so young in, I'd rather buy somebody who's got more experience that we can rotate with. We can rotate Højlund with, rather than having 2 young strikers. 2 young, big money strikers. How can I say Højlund is bad? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I said he's in poor form. You know, you can't say... I've heard people say Højlund's a flop. It's 1 season as a young striker leading the line for Man United. It's like... It's too early for that. And like I said, United haven't given the protection that he needed. You know, he needed somebody else to be able to rotate with him. He hasn't had that. He's had to play everything. What was that from Delo? Almost passes it straight to Kai Havertz. Oh, God. Right, Diallo. Oh, Giallo. Oh, my... Yeah, that's a pen! How is that not a foul? It might not have been in the box, but I thought that was a foul, at least. Let's have a look, see if it's in the box. I swear that should have been a foul. Look at that. He sticks his leg right out. Let's have a look. He falls. Yeah, probably not a pen, yeah. Begging for pens, yeah, obviously. What, if somebody goes down in the box, you're not going to be like, yeah, that's a. You're not going to be like asking for a pen. Obviously, you are. Like, he gets the ball anyway, Partey. It's not even a dive. How is it a dive? There's contact there. It just Thomas Partey gets the ball first. How is that a dive? He can't stay. He can't stay on his feet. It's not a dive at all. What a joker. Jeffrey, I'll give you the attention you're so desperately craving. What are you chatting? I couldn't care less what you think. My guy thinks putting clown emojis equals successful point. Well, point made. You've had 3 clown emojis. Well done, mate. Never a foul, well in ref. Yeah, it wasn't a foul. Correct. Lee, how we doing, my guy? I'm all good. That's a pen, yeah. I thought it could be first time seeing it. But then I did see Thomas Partey first gets the ball, and then Amad Diallo probably stands on his foot rather than trips him up. Imagine not being in Europe at all. I would rather not be in Europe at all than be in the Conference League. Oh, thank you for the music. Thank you for the music. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate that, my guy. Quickly jump to YouTube to ban an obber. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Connor. You reckon Højlund needs experienced striker to learn from him before he plays? Yeah, like I say, I would love to see us sign a senior striker that's not going to have the expectation that he's going to play every single game. You know, have the expectation that he will get a lot of games because there's just so many games in the bloody in the season now. We won't be in Europe, probably not. So we will have a few less games. But still, he's still going to get a lot of games this season. Just have him rotate with Højlund. I think that'll massively benefit Højlund to have a player that's been there, done that, like on the training ground. Because I mean, who's Højlund got on the training ground to work with? Rashford, who's terrible up top and can't finish, and that's it. He's got nobody. Martial, who, let's be honest, he's probably only seen him on the. I bet Højlund doesn't even know what Martial looks like. He's featured that little for United this season, and he's going to be leaving on a free at the end of the season. We've got so many players in the summer that we just need to replace. Ericsson, oh my god, long ball forward. I don't know what happened there. There's a long ball forward from the goal kick? No, from the free kick. And Kai Havertz looked like he was in, and they brought it back. I don't know why. Was it a rolling ball? Thank you for the ice cream cone. Thank you for the music. Yes. Yes, Harry. Appreciate that, my guy. Absolute legend. Thank you. Much love. Do I rate Amrabat? Thank you for the flame heart as well, my guy. Do I rate Amrabat? No. I think this is the best game that he's played this season so far. He's been terrible. He was terrible when he played at left back. And he's terrible when he plays in midfield as well. So, appreciate you, buddy. Right, here we go. Garnacho. Still Garnacho. Trying to put it in the middle. Gets blocked. Don't we get Europa League for runners-up in the FA Cup? No, not runner-up, no. Only the winner. Only the winner. There's no prizes for second place. I gifted you now. You got to support Saints for playoff. Oh, okay, yeah. Will do. Absolutely. When do they play? Is it next week? Friday. That's interesting. I'll definitely watch that. In the semis, 0-0 first leg. Do they do the away goal rule in the championship playoffs or not? I don't think they don't, do they? Now Garnacho, ball in the middle. Oh. I mean, United. We've played well. We've played just that terrible, just individual error. Individual error from Casemiro. To be fair, it wasn't the greatest ball out by Onana either. What's the score? It's 1-0 Arsenal. You know, this is about the best I could expect from United as a performance. You get Europa League of the winner if the winner is already in a European competition. Is that true? Surely not. Surely not. I don't think that is true at all. The winners of the FA Cup also qualify for the Europa League. If Man City, who have qualified for the Champions League, beat United and win the FA Cup final, then Europa League would go to 6th place. Yeah, no, so that's incorrect. And 7th goes in the Conference League. Yeah, that's it, Harry. You got it. Yeah. I thought that would be the case. See how I'm a good of a mod. Yes, you are, King Connor. Absolute legend. Appreciate you, buddy. You're 8th. Correct. That is factual. I think we'll probably finish 10th. Like I say, I'd rather not get Conference League. I'd rather not get Europe than play in the Conference League. We are 8th. We've got a game in hand on West Ham. Same. Yeah, I mean, realistically, we're going to finish 8th, aren't we? If we lose this. Like, it is mad how Chelsea, I thought, they had no chance of catching us. And now they're ahead of us. -4 goal difference at the moment. Casemiro will go down as the biggest overhyped flop of the Premier League. Well, that's not true, is it? Because he had a flop doesn't have a good season at all. Casemiro last season was really good. Oh my God, Diarra, that was lovely. Amrabat winning the ball back high. Tries to slot in Højlund. Oh, God. Judge speaking facts. He's not, though, is he? Because Casemiro had a really good season. We have, I mean, did we sign Casemiro on like a 5-year deal or something? Ridiculous. Was it 5 years or 3 years? I mean, that's ridiculous. Mount is more of a flop than Casemiro. Yeah. I mean, this season, like I say, he has been struck with injuries, but it was just a baffling signing, to be honest. But at the start of the season, it just didn't work. We had a midfield three of Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno, and it was absolutely shocking. Didn't he score to win the Carabao Cup last season? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, scoring in a final to win your team a trophy, and you're saying that it's the biggest flop of all time. Yeah, good one. People just have it's recency bias. That's all it is. Whatever's happened. I mean, you see it with De Zerbi. He goes from everyone saying, "Oh my God, get De Zerbi is so much better coach than Ten Hag. He's unbelievable. De Zerbi deserves a chance." Linking in with like the Manchester United job, and now all of a sudden he's a crap manager. He's crap. Like, it's just recency bias. How are United playing? We haven't played bad in the first half. We just had a Casemiro just completely switched off. Didn't try and get out. Like, it was 20 yards behind the back line. And I get it, they took a goal kick, so he was behind, but he had no urgency to get out level with the back line. And then Havertz was played in, and he was keeping him onside. But, apart from that moment, I think United have played pretty well as I would expect us to play with this team. Still 1-0, yeah. Can you have a shout out? Yes, you can, Isaac. As long as you follow. We've been okay, but the goal we conceded was unforgivable. Yeah, 100%. I agree with that. Been a while since I've watched the stream deck. Love to see you staying consistent. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that. That is half time, by the way. That is half time. Like I said, that's the best I could have possibly expected from this team. Could easily be 0-0 going in at half time if Casemiro just didn't. Well, at first, if we didn't give away the ball straight from a goal kick, and then Casemiro wasn't 20 yards behind the back line. Neko, thank you for the follow. I will give shout outs to anyone that follows at half time. So please do. And also subscribe to me on YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio. If you like my TikTok content, go give me a follow on YouTube. Link is in my TikTok bio. Abby, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What are my score predictions? What for the second half? I think probably Arsenal will they'll score again in the second half. Can United get a goal? You know what? I'm going to say United can score because I got some confidence. Amad Diallo was our star man in that first half. Just should have played more game time than what he had. I mean, Ten Hag, he has many criticisms this season. One of them being consistently playing Anthony and leaving Amad on the bench. And I think with Amad starting here today and being our best player in the first half, I think that's even shown even more how poor of a decision that's been. So, yeah. I do think Arsenal score. I'm going to go with maybe 2-1 Arsenal. I hate Casemiro with a passion. I mean, like I say, he was good last season, absolutely terrible this season. To be fair to him, he's not a centre-back, but he does fill you with fear when you see him in that back line for us. I mean, no, Casemiro was class last season. He's just lost his legs. He's just too old. Amrabat has Odegaard locked up. I'm locked up, you won't let me out. Won't let me out. Boring game. Yeah, I mean, there's not been massive amount of chances, has there? Not even playing in Europe next season. No, I mean, I'd rather not play in Europe next season than play in the Conference League, to be fair, like I said, so. Yeah, Amrabat's been better than what I expected. Ahmad's been good. So I mean, there are positives to take out of that half. You know, the defense has been what we sort of expected it to be. Delo has been pretty good as well. Players have either been. There's nobody really that's been average. I guess there's a few. I mean, Onana gave away the ball that led to the goal right from the goal kick. Delo's been good. Evans has been average. Casemiro absolutely dog shit on the goal. Wan-Bissaka's been pretty poor. I don't think he's offered much down that right hand side with linking up. There's been no link up play between him and Diallo. Ahmad's just done it all himself. Amrabat's been surprisingly good. Mainu's been, average. McTominay's been. I think he won the ball back for a Højlund chance, but apart from that, I haven't really seen him. Garnacho hasn't been great. Hasn't really created a single chance, I don't think. Ahmad's obviously been good, and Højlund's been pretty terrible as well. So it's been a performance of either good or terrible. There's not that many players that have just had a steady half. You sent 3 more gifts. Thank you. Oh, my guy, Flame Hearts. Absolutely love that. Thank you, Harry. Absolute legend. Can't see you beating Newcastle on Wednesday. No, me neither, mate, to be fair. Me neither. 8th, think about that. 8th out of 20. Yep. Ahmad has to keep running at them. Yeah, 100%. He's been, like I say, our brightest spark. 100%. I think it's been a good first half. Yeah, like I say, as good as what we can expect, really, from that team. I feel like a 1-1 final score. Really, Ryan? Ahmad needs to be a starting player next season. Sell Rashi, sell Sancho. That's 120 mil. Rebuild the attack. Ahmad and Højlund, the star lads. Yeah. I don't know whether you can build a team around. Yeah, them two. Yeah, they need to prove themselves a bit more. Look at this, right? Casemiro drops so deep. Now sprint to get forward. Sprint. Look, because you're playing everyone on. And look how slow he is. It's so ridiculous. Just watching the first goal again. It is mental. It is mental. I think Lema would be a decent signing for United as a holding midfielder. Okay, yeah. He definitely would be. I think Lema, would be good. We need so many signings. It's ridiculous. We've got so many players that are past it or leaving, or Amrabat's obviously going to be leaving. Eriksen's past it. Casemiro's past it and probably leaving. I mean, that's 3 players that we need to replace there. That's crazy, and that's just in midfield. Martial's leaving. Needs a replacement. And we need a striker anyway. So we need another striker alongside him. Like, I mean, let's be honest. We needed to replace a lot of these players in previous seasons and haven't done. Just spend another 500 million. Yeah, that would be nice, mate, to be fair. The thing is now we've got people in place that can actually make decent football decisions. We're going to have a structure in play that it doesn't matter. We're going to have a football director in which there's going to be a Manchester United way again. So even though because we've gone from manager to manager and them building a team around their style of play, we need to go back to having a director of football, and it doesn't matter if you have multiple different managers come in, because the club and the type of player that they want to sign and the way of Manchester United playing stays consistent. Because it doesn't matter then if a manager's underperforming and you swap him out, and you get him gone. You're still moving. You still can be progressing with the team. Getting rid of Maguire, Casemiro, Anthony, and that'll free up some good money. Well, yeah, Sancho obviously. The better he plays at Dortmund, the more money we're going to get in the transfer market. So I want him to bloody score an hat-trick in the Champions League final. I'll be loving it. I think San Marino team be a team coached by Ten Hag. Let's be honest. It would be a close game. Brilliant. Realistically, you need to build a squad around Højlund, Mainu. Mainu, probably yes. Ahmad and Garnacho. I mean, they're the future, aren't they? We did gift them a goal, Ryan, yeah. Mbappe should join Man United. I mean, that's not going to happen, is it? He's already off. He's going to go Madrid. Everyone knows that. Mourinho is... Oh, God, not Mourinho. Mourinho is the one who made Casemiro's career. Think he would play better than last year with Mourinho at the helm. He's too old, mate. It's not about... Mourinho's not going to bloody put a rocket up his arse and make him gain bloody 5 yards of pace. Do you reckon Evans will get a contract extension? Christ. Don't tell me. Please don't even say that. Hopefully not. 36 years old he'll be next season. 36. Yeah, exactly, yeah. He's getting his pension in a couple of years. Too old, mate. We got 3 more good years. No way. Not a chance, Lee. My guy. My guy thinks we've got 3 more good years from Casemiro if we get a better manager. 3 more good years. Right. I mean, with his contract... Well, for a start, I think he's going to go to Saudi Arabia on a massive... Because they're the only club that will actually pay silly money for him. So we need to cash in now for Casemiro. And especially with his contract is on. He's 32 years of age. So you think he'll be... I mean, he's not even in the Brazil squad in the Copa America. So it's not like... It's not like I don't know who the Brazilian manager is, but it's not like he's thinking, oh, okay, he's just playing under a crap manager. We can still utilise him. He's still good enough to play for us. He's out of the Brazil squad as well. They've recognised that he's absolutely dog shit now. 32. So you reckon he'll still be really good at 35 years of age? His legs are going to be 3 years older than what we're seeing at the moment. No way. To be fair, Ten Hag was right. Eras do come to an end. I think what he meant by that was Man United are going to come back and become like the best team in England again. But actually, I think by that he was right because Klopp's retiring. Well, sorry, retire. Well, he's not retiring completely, but Klopp's leaving. So that is an era that has come to an end. So he was factual. The Klopp era has come to an end with one Premier League title. But yeah, don't think he meant like in the way in which it is. Shout out, yes, Jack. I'd take Mainu over Casemiro right now in a heartbeat. You take Mainu over Casemiro? Wow. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, for sure. He said that before Klopp said he was leaving, so I don't know about that. Well, yeah, I know he said that before. Park the bus and fans moan about Mourinho doing the same. Well, what do you want us to do, mate? Like, we're not going to play attacking, expansive football when you've got that shit team out. And if we do, we'll get absolutely battered, like destroyed. It'd be like Palace all over again. All due respect, give your head a wobble. If you think Casemiro has 3 more good years at the top level, yeah. Don't cry, mate. I think I'll be okay. Ten Hag was acting like he was going to end Klopp and Pep's career. Yeah, he has. He's made him. He's made him retire. To be fair, he's got the better of it. Like, even though we've been absolutely shite this season, it's funny that we still ruined Klopp's final season. Out of the FA Cup, made them, draw into them when they were top of the Premier League. We've got the better of them this season. We've had 2 draws. At Anfield, everyone was expecting to have another absolute drumming. People were saying, "Oh, it's going to be 7-8-0, 0-0 draw." 2 draws in the Prem, knocking them out of the FA Cup. So we have really hampered Liverpool's season, even though we are absolutely dog shit, which is quite funny. Yeah, by the way, the second half is underway. Come on, Amrabat and Ahmad FC, let's score. If we win, City might lose the title, but if we lose to you lot, you give your opponents the title. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not too arsed if United play how they did in that first half and we lose. You know what? I'm completely okay with that. We haven't got embarrassed. We haven't handed City the league. I'm okay with that. City will win the league regardless. Yeah, probably. In my opinion, with Mourinho, a killer 9 up front, a young centre-back like Chris Richards from Palace away from challenging with City next year. No way. No way. Come on, Amrabat and Ahmad. Arsenal playing crap and we're still losing. Yeah, that's true. Arsenal haven't been anything special, really. Yeah. Arsenal haven't put it on us in that first half, but, when you've got a centre-back who is playing you 20 yards behind the back line, what can you do? You're always going to concede, aren't you? Højlund flopped this season. Yeah, I mean, he had that run of games. That's about it, isn't it? We can't take our chances. Klopp leaving gave City the Prem for the next couple of years. United won't do anything. Oh yeah, I can't see United challenging next season. Like I say, it's going to take a while for United to build a squad that's good enough to challenge, for sure. Tinky Winky time. Delo, good ball inside. Now Scott McTominay. Mainu does well. Now Delo. Oh, can't generate the power on it. Oh, Partey slips on his arse. The fairy liquid's gone down that Arsenal end. Right wing is Sancho. Højlund isn't good enough. 3 new midfield. Mate, oh, God. I don't think... Sancho doesn't want to be at United anymore. Even if we get a new manager, he's not going to want to be at United. Be interesting to see. And by the way, Mourinho was sacked by... Like, Mourinho's gone from being sacked by Roma and you think he deserves the United job. And let's not forget the way he left United. Absolutely toxic as. Throwing his players under the bus. You know, you think about, okay, Ten Hag is not a good manager. Jesus Christ, that Mourinho was absolutely awful. You think about the stuff that happened with Pogba. Just the... In pre-season, that final season, it was just toxic as. It looked like Mourinho didn't want to be there. He was like saying stuff like, yeah... in pre-season, he was like, yeah, the squad that I brought out in pre-season is absolutely crap. I wish I had, you know... I wish I could bring out better players. It's like the squad. That's basically what he was saying. Even though it's like full of academy lads that are trying to prove themselves, and it was like, oh, brilliant. So you can't see the positives of, you know, being able to give loads of academy lads opportunity in pre-season. You've just like crushed their hopes and expectations for getting involved in the senior team for the season. Like he was just, that last season was awful, just so toxic. Ten Hag doesn't have the authority. Garnacho, what a goal! It's not though, is it? United players aren't bothered to have the holidays booked. I don't know whether. I think. The issue is... Oh, that's a great ball by Amrabat towards Ahmad. Oh my God. Play behind him. Now Ahmad again. Yeah, Ahmad... Oh. Look, we're pressing well as a team, look. I mean, that's... the players are working for Ten Hag, which is almost worrying. The fact that you can tell that the players are working hard. He hasn't like lost the dressing room. I don't think. Which is almost worse because that means there's bigger problems than just, you know, if a new manager comes in. And you just get that lift. Would you agree with what I said? Sancho isn't staying at H United, yeah. I agree with that. Højlund is young and he'll improve. Yeah. Your only good midfielders are Cobby and Bruno. Yeah, I agree with that. Even then, Bruno's rarely consistent with his own performances. I think this season has been inconsistent, but you know he's been our best player for every other season. You know you can give Bruno this season for is being crap when you know you think of everything that he's done for us in prior seasons. You need 2 centre backs. Yeah, probably need 2 centre-backs. Yeah, 3 midfielders, and you need to give your head a wobble. Yeah, don't know about that last part, but we need a striker as well. We need 1 or 2 strikers, because Martial... We need a striker's come in to rotate with Højlund anyway, and Martial's leaving, so 1, maybe 2 strikers. Like you said, 3 midfielders, probably so. Amrabat, that's absolutely crap. He's just booted the ball out of play. Eriksen's too old. Needs to be replaced. Casemiro's too old. Need to be replaced. So we definitely need 2. Amrabat's obviously on a season-long loan, and Christ, I beg that we're not going to trigger that option to buy. We can't. That would be mental. So that is possibly 3, like you said. Centre-back, yeah, like a fast, young centre-back would be nice. Even in debt, how am I? I'm wonderful, mate. How are you? Check the gift. Yes, thank you for the finger heart. And thank you for the rose. Appreciate that, my guy. Absolute legend. Was it a pen? No, mate. How have I been, mate? I'm good. I'm good, Alex. How are you? Jose's the best manager post Sir Alex Ferguson. Yeah, thank you for the ice cream cones, Harry. Absolute legend. Appreciate that. We need a striker, 2 centre mids, 2 centre backs, and a left back, and that's just the start. I think Luke Shaw. I'm not so sure about a left back, to be honest. I think that's. Thank you for the flame hearts, Harry. Absolute legend. I think Luke Shaw, Malacia obviously has been injured all season. Don't know what's going on with him. Here we go. Oh, good block by Wan-Bissaka. Now Trossard. Ball in the middle. And we get it away. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure about a left back. You know, Delo can play there if we're absolutely desperate. We've got Luke Shaw, Malacia. And I'm pretty sure what's his name? What's his name? Bloody that's on loan to a Spanish side. I can't believe I forgot his name, from the academy. He's pretty good. Might see him play more games next season. I'm assuming you need another goalkeeper. We're not going to get another goalkeeper. To be fair, my opinion on Højlund, on Onana's changed sort of throughout the season. Like at the start, like we're literally out the Champions League. We were out the Champions League because of Onana. Like him singularly, Onana is the reason we were out. Like multiple games where he threw the ball in the back of his net, but he's nowhere near the biggest issue right now. You look at this squad right now. His performances have improved as the season's gone on. And then there's just been way more issues. Thank you for the flame hearts, Harry. Absolute legend. Fernandez, yeah. Didn't he go... Oh, was it Benfica? It wasn't Palestra, yeah. Hannibal, yeah. No, it wasn't Hannibal. It was a left back. Yeah, Fernandez. Alvaro. Here we go. Go on. Cut in. Oh, Christ. Saliba, that's a brilliant tackle. Up against Garnacho. And, yeah, just sticks a leg in, wins the ball. It's a great tackle. But, I mean... He's been massive for Arsenal this season, hasn't he, Saliba? That just having that partnership for the majority of the games, Gabriel Saliba has been huge. Such a bad season for us, yeah. We can't take our chances yet, true. Or even at least have a bloody shot on target, you know what I'm saying? Tiger Frank, thank you for the follow. Who's more brain dead, Arsenal or United fans? Don't know. Let's be honest here. You haven't got the players or the coach. Need a massive change, mate. Need to spend. Yeah, for sure. I don't know about... Yeah, like I say, I think... with everything changing in terms of the infrastructure of the club, I don't even know if the people are going to be in charge and settled enough to make a decision. And who's out there for a manager? It's all right saying we need to change, but who's out there? Like, and don't say Mourinho, Christ. How do we go from getting absolutely smashed by Palace to barely losing against Arsenal? I think we've been a lot more compact. I think the onus is on us against Palace to actually sort of try and attack them, create a lot more chances. And I think, you know, when in the games like this where we can sort of sit back. Oh, Garnacho does well. Oh my God, that's a terrible shot though. He just bloody hell. He absolutely blitzes past like two defenders. Like they were nowhere near. I don't know if they ran into each other or what, but that was a terrible strike. He's got to do better there. I think Ten Hag was really set up well today. My question is why they can't do this every game. Yeah. Like I say, I mean, when you can sit back, be compact, and try and transition really quick and hit them on the counter like that, I think it's different going against like someone like Palace. Oh my God, Garnacho, man. Oh, Garnacho's not been great today either. He's not been great for quite a few games. But I mean, United in these last 5 minutes have started to play well and look like they're putting on the pressure. If Ten Hag leaves, I'm not caught up with the news. Who do you think is favourite to take over? There's been a lot of rumours. Unfortunately, at the moment, it looks like Gareth Southgate is the favourite to take over, which would be horrific. You know, if Southgate is going to be the manager, then I'd rather Ten Hag stay. Like, if Southgate, oh my God, just can't believe that. Like, international football's very, very, very different to club football. You know, and Gareth Southgate's club manager credentials are just non-existent. So, yeah. Please, not Gareth Southgate. United are thinking of buying Bremer from Juve. Don't know anything about him. Now, Ahmad, go on. Now, Garnacho, Delo. Come on, boys. Go on, Garnacho. Mate, I swear, Garnacho's lost the ball. Every time. Every time he's got it. He's not had a good game, Garnacho. Now, yeah, Cobby does well. Well, that's a good ball inside from Amrabat. Oh my god. Hoyland, man. Hoyland, he does look like clumsy on the ball almost. Like, oh, Wan-Bissaka slips on his arse. Ball inside now, Odegaard. Still Odegaard. Good save, Onana. Straight at him though. Roy Keane should become Ten Hag's second. I don't know about that. I think football's moved on from the days of Roy Keane just coming in. Oh, thank you, Harry, for the music. Thank you for the music. I appreciate that, buddy. How's the match been? I mean, this is as best a as good of a performance that I could have expected from this Manchester United team. Seeing the lineup, we are absolutely, I thought we were going to get battered. We haven't been. We've been difficult to break down. Arsenal haven't had many chances. We haven't had many good chances either. One mistake is led to an Arsenal goal, but apart from that, it hasn't been the most entertaining match. Might come to life in these last 35 minutes. But yeah, it hasn't been the most entertaining... 35 minutes. In the last 25. But yeah, I mean, the performance is as good as what I expect is to be expected with the team that we put out. I proper hate English people. Brilliant. Hi Fizzy, how we doing? United are poor. City will win it without a favour. United are poor. City will win it without a favour. Yeah. I mean, City will probably win it even with Arsenal winning this game. City will still be the favourites. I gifted more. Oh, thank you for the ice cream cone TikTok. Absolute legend. You've been well on form today. And give me the vote as well. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Do you think Kai Havertz is worth 60 mil? I think, obviously, he was pretty shit at the start of the season, but now he's looking good. So, especially if you go on to win the league this season, which, like I said, I don't think you will, but yeah, 100% he is. He's worth the 60 million anyway, I think, now. I think he's proved himself towards this end of the season, probably since about halfway through, he's proved himself. Always enjoy your life. Thank you. Thank you, DD. I care, actually. White George Floyd. I care about Harry, my guy. Appreciate it. Right. Ahmad. Now Amrabat. Rashford is class, just at the wrong club. You say he's at the wrong club. He's bloody Manchester born and bred. Like, he's at the club he wants to be at. And he's wanted to be at all his life. Oh, strike from distance. Casemiro straight into the hands of David Raya. How do United get their points? I feel like they lose week in, week out. Yep, we are at the minute, mate. Yeah. Amrabat can play good pass, but then gets nutmeg and slips. Yeah, Amrabat, let's be honest, even though he's had a decent game today, he has made some crap passes, like putting the ball out of play, like when there's been no pressure on him. But on the whole, he's had a decent game. It was still a crap move, and I'm just so glad we didn't have the money for a permanent buy. Like, imagine we bought Amrabat for 30, 40 million. Christ. Oh, Ahmad. Ahmad's injured now. Classic. Brilliant. Ahmad's injured. I mean, Anthony's going to come on anyway, yeah. I would have thought so. Yeah, Anthony's coming on. What a player to bring on. We're going to win 3-1 now. In fact, Anthony's that good, I think they're going to chalk off Arsenal's goal as well. He can just make things happen that no one else can. I think it's going to be 3-0. So Ahmad's off. Probably our best player. He's like covering his face, so I think he's injured again. So brilliant. That's great. Go on, Anthony. Anthony coming on, shiver me timbers. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Laughed at Liverpool finishing 5th last year, and this year you won't get Europe at all. Yeah. And you laughed at us for winning the Mickey Mouse Carabao Cup, and you're celebrating it like it's the bloody Champions League final. Yeah, great strength, Amrabat. Amrabat's been very good today. Very good. And that's a foul on him. Fidget spinner coming on, yeah. Campoala for Casemiro. Yeah, it should be. It should be. I mean, if Campoala was fit enough to start the game, it could be 0-0. Like, Campoala doesn't do what Casemiro did. Like, he doesn't jog out. He doesn't jog out when he's playing Kai Havertz on and he's 20 yards behind the rest of the defensive line. He doesn't do that. He looks tired. Who looks tired? I'm going to have to go, but good stream. Hope United win. Remember to support Saints in the playoff. Will do, mate. I'll be thinking of you in the on Friday when I watch the playoffs. Thank you, buddy. Do you think you'll win the FA Cup? I mean, no. Anything can happen in the final. I mean, we're obviously not the favourites. Good tackle by Amrabat. You think he looks tired, Amrabat? I mean, he hasn't... Oh, shit. He hasn't played 90 minutes of football in a very long time, so it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, well won back by Anthony. He's the GOAT. This is what he does. Oh, straight at the keeper. Yeah, it was good by Anthony, that, though. Rasmus Højlund, thank you for the follow. To be fair, Rasmus, he probably could just, yeah, give me a follow. I mean, he's not doing anything in the game. So wouldn't shock me that he whacked out his phone and gave me a follow. Ban the knob on YouTube for your deck. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing, to be fair. I don't know if he was trying to insult me. I don't really know. It was difficult to you know somebody's that illiterate that you can't even understand their insults. It is good. United are playing for nothing, but just to stop Arsenal's title dreams. Yeah, that's it. I mean, which the alternative to Arsenal winning it is City, so brilliant. It's the same guy on another account. Jesus, how I mean, there's people like that. It's like it's so desperate for attention. Like you've gone on another account and are still doing the same thing. It's funny. And it literally doesn't bother me in the slightest. Thank you, Exeter fan. It is 1-0. It is 1-0 to Arsenal. Do you stream only United games? You're really funny. Would love seeing streaming games or something. Yeah, maybe in the Euros I'll stream England games. I will see. Potentially. But I appreciate that. Mostly United games though. Or like I might do like Champions League final or something. Wouldn't begrudge Arsenal a win today rather than give City the title. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm not. I can take the positives out of any situation today, other than if we get battered 10-0, which we're obviously not going to. Like, we've had a decent performance today, and we've lost 1-0. Okay, you know, it was competitive. That the team we put out, I thought we were going to lose 5-0. But, you know, Arsenal kept 3 points. We haven't gifted City the title. You know, I'm okay with that. Garnacho as well. You know, if we do get something out of the game, okay, that should fill the players with confidence. We've had a good performance. And that's, you know, hopefully instill some confidence for the FA Cup. Literally, any situation I can take a positive out of today. So that it's fine. Yeah, definitely. We're definitely 10-0 up. Right, big switch of play. And that's a foul by Anthony. So our remaining games, when's our next match? Let's have a look. Ole Ola. Newcastle on the 15th, which is a Wednesday. So Wednesday 15th, and then obviously the last game of the season on the 19th of the Premier League season. So we've got Wednesday and then Sunday. Wednesday, Sunday, and then we've got obviously Man City on the 25th. So we've got a full week. Hey mate, Liverpool fan here, just coming in to say United are shite. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. Have a good day too. Do I rate Tommy Guy? What, the Tomiyasu? It's just... He's not... No frills. Just a bog standard defender, isn't he? He's not that great attacking. He's relatively solid defensively. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's a decent squad player to have, but you probably wouldn't want him starting week in, week out. Yeah, he's average. Right, McTominay going forward with it. Now to Garnacho. Please, Garnacho. Please. Oh, side netting. God. Garnacho is annoying. Yeah, he's done. He's had a lot of the ball. A lot of the ball. And he's done basically nothing with it. Right, he's been in dangerous situations for United a lot of the time, and he hasn't ever found a man either. He's like tried to go himself, and he's sort of messed up every single time. He can be a frustrating player, Garnacho. He doesn't pass it all. Yeah. It's 1-0. Yeah, he gets in good places and cuts in, but shoots. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he makes good runs. Yeah, he gets in good situations, but 90% of the time he's going to shoot himself. And he does lose the ball a lot. Now Martinelli up against Wan-Bissaka. Cuts inside. Can't get it out his feet. Great save, Onana, that is. Unbelievable save. Couldn't get it out his feet. I thought the opportunity was gone and then pulls the trigger and it's a really good save by Onana. Look, what are we doing there? Look at that defending. It's so bad. There's 3 people around him and nobody closing him down. It's so bad. Look at them. Look at them. 3 of them. And he manages to find a gap. Why is nobody going to him? It's in the box and everyone's just looking to block it. Nobody's looking to close the distance and you know, put a tackle in. It's mental. Just literally allowing him to shoot and just hoping that they get a block on it. Like, why are we not trying to close him down there? It's so bad. This is not Man United. All right, Saka. I think Saka might be injured. He's got his hand up. Hopefully not too injured for the Euros. Right, Garnacho does really well there. Go on, Garnacho. Needs help, needs help. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. That's better from Garnacho, though, to be fair. Looked up, actually tried to make a pass. Beat a player. That's a lot better. Saka is injured. This is not Man United. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, we are terrible. But, you know, with the squad that we fielded today, like I said, to be expected. You know, I expected this. Oh, good punch away from David Raya. And look at that. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, really important challenge. And now he's giving the ball away to Rice. Ball over the top. Mainu following him back. That's a corner ball. Saka match highlight is getting injured. Yeah, Saka hasn't done a lot this game, has he? To be fair, Arsenal haven't had a lot of opportunities. We haven't had a lot of opportunities. It's not been the best game. It's not been prime Barclays, has it? Saka's going to have to go off. What is remaining fixtures for Arsenal? This is obviously the only difficult game that they've got, isn't it? Until the end of the season. They've then got just Everton. I was thinking they had 2 games. Of course they haven't. Yeah, just Everton. Everton obviously already survived. Wow, goes to the last day of the season. So, City play Spurs on a Tuesday. That's interesting. Why not Monday night football? Tuesday night football. That's interesting. Tuesday at 8. Jesus is on. Do I rate Arteta? Yeah, I mean, you've got to, haven't you? You've got to. With what he's built, I think. I do, at the end of the day, I do think he does need to win trophies because bloody hell, that's all that matters at the end of the day, you know. Oh, Rice, bloody hell! See, another good save by Onana. Rice from distance again. Nobody closing him down, of course not, because we don't do that. Yeah, it's a good curling effort. That's going to nestle in the bottom corner, and Onana, yeah, it gets down well. But you know Arteta's going to be there for many years to come. Odegaard, ball in the middle, header away. Onana's on the floor. Don't know what he was doing there. And Saliba boots it out of play for a United throw. You predicted 1-1. Well, that would be good if United could get a goal. Like I say, I can think of the positives in any situation here. United have had a decent performance. Jesus, Wan-Bissaka. I thought it came off a bloody United head. Wan-Bissaka almost scored an own goal. Oh! Last 7 minutes. Right. Who's been your man of the match then, boys? I know it's a bit early, but man of the match for United. Could be Ahmad. Could even be Amrabat. Delo's been okay. Probably Ahmad. I don't know, actually. Amrabat's played the entire match. I'm going Amrabat. Has to be Onana. Yeah, he's had some good saves. Although he did give away the ball, didn't he, for the first goal. Onana for United, Trossard for Arsenal. Yeah. I think probably Amrabat over Onana, to be fair. Casemiro. Casemiro on that first goal was absolutely dog awful. Am I okay? I'm wonderful, mate. How are you? Oh, it was a joke. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad that was a joke because I was worried about your that you were going blind. Do you see us getting a goal or is it over? We can. I mean, there's only one in it. Of course, you know, it can happen just in a moment, can't it? So, and we've scored plenty of sort of late goals this season. Mainu's injured. He looks hurt. I didn't see the challenge come in, but Christ, we don't want Cobby injured as well. Do I play tennis or watch it? Not really, mate. Other sports that I'm into are golf. I play golf and I watch it. I like the UFC in I'm gonna watch the heavyweight boxing as well. So I like UFC. I like the big boxing fights, like mostly in the heavyweight division. F1 I'm not really that into anymore because it's just boring. The darts I watch. Like the Premier League darts on a Thursday night. What else? That's about it, I think. Predictions for Spurs Man City. I think Man City will win. Yeah, Cobby's okay, I think. There we go. Yeah, I mean that's it. Forson's coming on, Wheatley's coming on, and Eriksen's coming on. You know, I'm all for that. You know, it would have been nice to see them come on at like 80 minutes or whatever. Like I say, Amrabat, I think for me has been man of the match, which is frightening to say considering considering how poor he's been this season when he has played. Hottest day of the year, shock it's raining in Manchester. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when we've had multiple hot days like this in a row, it normally leads to a thunderstorm, so I'm not surprised. And there are thunderstorms supposed to be around. Did anybody see the bloody Northern Lights, by the way, in the UK? Funny that you're saying he's man of the match when you've slagged him off all day. Who? Amrabat? I don't think I've slagged him off all day. I think I've been saying he's shit. And he's played terrible this season, but this game he's played well. Don't think I slagged him off during the game. Do I rate Gypsy King or Gashiwa? I don't know what Gashiwa is, but Gypsy King, I'm guessing Fury. Is Usyk Gashiwa? Never heard of that before. I think Usyk will win. Can't take our chances today yet. Arsenal will get 2. Yeah. I think they'll just... Anything can happen. I mean, I don't know how much additional time there's going to be. There's not going to be a great deal. There's not going to be a great deal. Lando got his first win in Miami, so I reckon he'll fight Max next year. Well, it all depends on the card, doesn't it? Yeah, Declan Rice. Oh, they could get 2 here. Oh, it's cleared away. Almost made it 2. Scramble it away, United. Arsenal are ending the game how they want, really. They're not under any pressure. United aren't really knocking on the door. They haven't sat back. That's the frustrating thing about United. You know, this should be a lesson learned. You know, when United get in front and they're in front in the final closing stage of the match, I know it's been a long time, but we normally sit back and we allow pressure. Whereas Arsenal here, so far, they've just controlled the game. You know, haven't sat back. And United haven't put them under pressure. We just don't know how to score. Yeah. Garnacho's down. I think it's going to be a free kick. He did just block him off on the ball. To be fair, that's got to be a yellow, isn't it? Like, he's just completely blocked him off. 6 minutes additional time. I mean, that's the standard nowadays, isn't it? I don't know where that 6 minutes comes from. I don't think there's been... Oh, to be fair, there's been a few injuries, isn't there? Saka was injured. I think Ahmad was down injured. So there's been a few injuries. Hopefully Ahmad's okay. Garnacho better diver than Tom Daly. I mean, he was clearly blocked off there. Right, very clearly blocked off. I'm not sure you can say that's a dive. It's not 1-1 though, is it? What do you mean, nope? He was. Delo does really well. Great ball in. Oh, that's good. I mean, Delo's been good today as well. Thank you for the follow. Can't say that name, to be fair. No idea. But thank you, buddy. Was that lightning? Or did I just bloody have a epileptic fit? I swear I saw some flash there. Thunder 2. Was that on Sky or was that outside my house? Well, you're not going to know if it's outside my house, but... You can see into the future 1-1. Yeah, on Sky. Alright, okay, got you. To be fair, if it's thunder and lightning, do they have to... Could that suspend the match? For the player safety? There's a storm brewing. Is it going to be a... Is it an omen for Arsenal for this last couple of minutes? In the Manchester rain, could it all go horribly wrong for Arsenal? Yeah, Casemiro did well there. Do I remember you? Yes, Bora. Everyone's leaving. Yeah, I'm not surprised, though, to be fair. Now Garnacho cutting inside. Garnacho does well. Garnacho with a strike. He's asking for a corner. He doesn't get it. Have a look. Yeah, I don't think that's a corner. I don't think it is a corner. Or is he asking for a foul? I don't think he's not going to get a foul either. He's pulled the trigger. Well done, United, for keeping the goal difference down. Yeah, well. 1-0 loss is a positive at the moment. Bad weather. It is bad weather. It is horrendous. Time wasting. Raya gets booked. What a terrible, quite a boring game this has been, to be honest. That's the United throw. Got 2 minutes remaining. Anthony's taking the throw. Go on, Forson. Can you do something, lad? Casemiro must have got a fright. That's how Arsenal scored them. Blaming the weather. Who's that? Mint weather in Borough. Who's blaming the weather? Is that a big bottle or are your hands small? Oh, right. No, this is a big bottle, yeah. I'm actually 4 foot nothing. I'm actually a midget. I don't know if you can say that word anymore. But this is a normal bottle of Corona. Another loss, indeed. Indeed. Another one. At least we didn't lose like Chelsea 5-0. I mean, yeah. Like I say, a 1-0 loss with this team. Still 30 seconds remaining. You're not going to bloody do anything with a ball like that. That's terrible. Anthony, good touchdown. Go on, Casemiro. Whip a ball in, lad. Should have gone in the middle. Now Ericsson. Now Anthony. Oh, that's a terrible ball in by Garnacho. Mate, Garnacho has been absolutely terrible. Like, so bad. Like, mental. Oh, everything he's done is turned to absolute crap. Right, 1-0 loss. They've had a terrible record at Old Trafford. Arsenal, they got the win today. It means it's going to go to the final day of the season. That's going to be interesting. In fact, yeah. Well, it does. It does mean that. It's going to go to the final day. Wow. That's going to be interesting. By the way, thankfully, it means that I won't be watching United on the final day. I'll be watching the either City and the Arsenal game. Ilston football player, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'll be watching on the final day of the season because United are absolutely shit. And obviously, if the title can be won on the last day, which it's going to be, I'll be watching the City Arsenal game rather than like a meaningless United game. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for watching. Thank you all. If you give me a follow, I'll give you a shout out now. I will watch Newcastle. Yeah. I'll watch Newcastle. Tuesday night, isn't it? Actually, oh shit, yeah, Tuesday night. That's true. Means I can't play football on Tuesday. Can I get my shout out? Yeah, you already got one earlier. Oh, thank you for the follow, Muller. Appreciate that, buddy. I'll leave in 1 minute. If you give me a follow, I'll give you a shout out. Appreciate you guys for watching. Do follow me on, do subscribe to me on YouTube as well. RNE_deck, same as on Twitch as well. RNE_deck. Link can be found in my on my link tree in my TikTok bio. Josh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Newcastle prediction: we'll lose against Newcastle, that's for sure. And we'll probably lose against Brighton final day as well. Yeah, it is what it is. I'd rather not get Europe than get Europa League. Conference League. So it's all going to go down to the FA Cup. United, they haven't got 2 remaining games. United have got 2 friendlies and 1 FA Cup because it means absolutely nothing. I literally could not care less. The only thing that is, like, I care about now is getting the players back fit for the FA Cup. Be nice if we could get a win to instill a little bit of confidence into the team ahead of that FA Cup match. But quite honestly, could not care less about those 2 remaining Premier League matches. In fact, if we're going to win them to get Conference League football, I'd rather not. I'd rather be out because literally the Conference League, if you win it, you get Europa League football. Wow, brilliant. At least in Europa League, if you win it, you get Champions League football. Like, at least that's something to aim for in the Europa League. Conference League has got nothing going for it whatsoever. Right, I appreciate you guys for watching. You got 30 seconds to give me to give a follow, and I'll give you a shout out. Not even good enough for the Conference League. No, we haven't been this season. We're absolutely shite. Big John, thank you for the follow. Alex, thank you for the follow. COYR, come on you something. Come on you Redditch. Tyler, Johnny, New, thank you for the follow. It was a poor game. C. Sheehan, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Right then, boys. Gonna love you and leave you. I will. I think I'll be live on Tuesday. But like I say, the game's meaningless. So literally, it's a toss-up. Do I play football on a Tuesday night, or do I watch United in a meaningless game against Newcastle? For you boys, I might stream it. For you. But honestly, I'm going to be honest, I have no interest. I've got no interest in the game. But appreciate you boys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao. See you probably Tuesday, if not 100% for the last game of the season on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao. Absolute legends, every single one of you. Do give me subscribe on YouTube. Do follow me on Twitch, RNE_deck on both. And if you're not following me on TikTok already, please do. I'm going to talk about how shit Casemiro is. Video incoming after the game. Because the only thing that happened in that match that was worth noting was the goal. And I want to talk through how wank Casemiro was for that goal. Thank you, boys, for watching. I appreciate you. Ciao, ciao. That's creepy. I'm not into that Drake shit. Right. See you in a bit. Bye bye.